You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy.
When Lindsay was 2 years old, she was about 2.5, and we'd gone out to Beaver Lake. It was a beautiful November day, and she'd kind of been playing and like sitting on the dock with her legs hanging down. And that night when we got home, she had bruises, like not bicycle wreck bruises. I mean, these little tiny pinpoint dot bruises. And so my mom is in the medical field, and she said, she was with us, and she said, Lindsay needs to go to the doctor first thing. And Todd and I were like, why? It's just, she just probably knocked her legs or something. And so we called, we got in, and by 1 o'clock that day, our doctor called, told us that Lindsay had leukemia, and it was terrible. He said, you have to get to the Arkansas Children's Hospital immediately. And so we got in our car and we drove as fast as we could, and within basically 36 hours she had a port installed and they had started chemotherapy, and we were still like, what's going on, It was hard. So after that first month, she went into remission, and really for the next 2.5 years that she was on chemotherapy for acute lymphocytic leukemia, which is called ALL, she did very well. Finished kindergarten next year, started first grade, did great, healthy. So she'd made it half the way through her first grade year. We found out that she relapsed, and that was just, when after you go through cancer, that is a possibility. But I wasn't really sure if finding out the first time was the hardest, or finding out that we were going to have to deal with it again. She was going to get her port back, and she was going to lose her hair again. So Lindsay completed the 2-year relapse protocol, which is really a miracle in itself, if you ask me. She got off chemotherapy in November, and 2 years did not have hair, and she did not care. She did not care. That was a blessing. In the summer, her head would just get so tan and shiny, and she'd have those little stickers on, and we always said, you are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. But I have to say that I'm grateful, because we have seen some families not make it this far. Some families, their children do not make it. And every day is like a whole new day. It's like a whole new gift. And so let's just take it a day at a time, just a day at a time. The services that we received while we were at the Arkansas Children's Hospital that we were not expecting was like almost everything. You just been told that your child has leukemia, and the only thing you are really expecting to receive is medical care. You're praying that there is someone that can help take care of your child. And then you get down there and you find out, okay, there definitely are people there that can take care of your child. You're thankful that the facilities are there. You are thankful that the staff, that the doctors, that all those nurses, they know what to do. They were so kind and loving. Lindsay's doctor is Suzanne Sacente, and she's just been an amazing doctor, she's been a friend. She's been, she knows where I'm coming from. She's a mother. She can relate. Very smart, very caring, loves Lindsay. All the other doctors there too. Dr. Sailors, he came in so many times when Lindsay was sick, and her new protocol for the relapse therapy, the medicine is so strong that it's just very, very hard on little kids. And so, it just so happens that Dr. Sailors was on that time, and he said, we're not going to do this again. We're going to find something else that works. And he did. I'm telling you, he found it. Lindsay came in the next time she had high-dose chemotherapy during a hospital stay, and they gave her this anti-nausea drug. Hello, I'm going to the playroom now, and that was just huge. Many things. The social work department with our social worker, Carrie Calhoun, when Lindsay was very first diagnosed, she would just come in and just make sure, and she really cared. She wanted to know that you were doing okay, you know, really okay. And she would come in and check on Lindsay and check on our family, and loved Lindsay, would come and paint fingernails, and I mean, still loves Lindsay, and we did not expect that. We really did not expect that. And Lindsay's favorite, the gift shop. She adores all the ladies that work in the gift shop. You know, for 2 years, when Lindsay was on that terrible relapse therapy, she could not shop anywhere else. So that was like, she knew every item in that gift shop. I do believe. She touched and held and looked, and I mean, and those ladies in there were so good to her. The staff, the nurses in there are amazing. I mean, it might be serious in our room and things are going on or something needs to happen, but it's okay. They can handle that. And that's good. I mean, we parents have got to have that trust in the medical staff. And when that medical staff can step up and do amazing things, even in the heat of the moment type stressful environments, that's good. Even though it's been serious at times, she is just a young little girl, and we just want her to live that life.
I've been playing the piano for maybe like 7 months, I think. I did it before I started chemo too.
When Lindsay got here and got off therapy and started developing rosy cheeks on her own and started running and jumping and playing and riding her bike and swimming and seeing friends and all these things that she had not been able to do. Telling her she can't see friends has been very difficult. Trying to explain some of the things that will have to be done to her medically has been very hard.
5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 of them. Beads of courage are these beads that you get, like a few of them, every single time you go to the hospital, and they each mean something. And this one my doctor gave me, it's my doctor bead. You get them by coming to the hospital every time and like doing something, like if you stay overnight or you get chemo or something like that.
Kids are going to get sick. Unfortunately, kids are going to get sick. But when they can have a place to go to that they feel comfortable in, to me, that is half the battle. That's wonderful, and that is what we have at the Arkansas Children's Hospital. We really do.